Good day, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Fabulous Friday to one and all. Welcome to SG International Dynamic Speakers Chapter Meeting. My name is Cory and I'm the Toastmaster of the day. Tonight's meeting theme is motivation. Don't limit your challenge your limit, said Jerry Dunn. Now we will have a bit warm up by hearing some of the funny stories from our experienced humorists. But before that, I will pass to Alicia for the president speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Cory. One undeniable fact about life is that we can never escape challenges, or rather, in any stage of life, challenges will always be there. So challenge is good. Like the Tokyo Olympics, you will experience the taste for winning, the desire to compete with others, and improve always. The challenge is like a mirror that reminds you of your image, tells you who you are, what are your limits, and at the same time, pushes you to overcome them. At times, challenges make us feel intimidated and want to give up. If we are challenged and we feel like we did not make it just because we did not do our best, that doesn't mean that we are failures. Instead, it means that we need to put in more effort. There are always expectations of the outcomes in everything we do. Sometimes, when life challenges kicks us and we are struggling and feel like we have reached the end of the road, we fear that other people will look at us as failures. But this is all in our minds and how we treat that feeling. Will you take it and make it part of you, or kick it out of your system and gain more energy to continue working? It's all up to you. Challenging your limits means you pause long enough to understand what is it all about before deciding what to do. Then you can test the boundaries of what is safe or acceptable in each situation by exceeding those boundaries. Remember, there are growth opportunities out there. We don't grow when things are easy. We grow when faced challenges. This is an anonymous quote, and hope you can think about this quote and it will open the world of growth and opportunities for you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Ms. President Alicia Chia. Next, we will hear a very interesting humor segment. Will also lead by none other than Alicia Chia. Funny stories and entertaining stories hit.
Just give me a minute.
I will do introduction first. DTM Alicia Chia loves to explore all things that love can be. She finds romance in simple things, from a song to an experience, even if it is not a special person. She aims to be someone's strength, be someone's inspiration, be someone's reason to never give up. She was the Division S Trainer District 80 from 2020 to 2021, so Gen TMC Mentor 2019, and Pathway Guide District 80 from 2017 to 2018. Alicia also the treasurer of WAMPO TMC and president at Singapore International Dynamic Speaker. I will offer the stage to you, Alicia Chia.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Cory. Well, I have this bag of jokes all regarding COVID-19 situation.
Or
First,
anyone
about
can
the
open
COVID-19 crisis.
their sound as well if you want to give any
Yes,
feedback or
everybody,
reaction. Yeah,
I encourage.
and open your.
Thank
if
you, Toastmaster
can.
Cory. Yes, unmute yourself and open your video. Laugh to your heart's content, okay? My mom always told me, Alicia, you won't accomplish anything by just lying in bed all day. But look at me now. I'm saving the world. Nothing like relaxing on the couch after a long day of being tense on the couch. Now, if I keep stress eating at this level, the buttons on my shirt will start socially distancing from each other. Socially distancing.
Ha 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 ha.
Right. Now, how many days have you guys been staying at home? It's been 121 days at home. And the dog, Mega, is looking at me. See, this is why I chew the furniture. Right. Back in my day, you would cough to cover up a fart. Now, with COVID-19, you fart to cover up a cough. Now, everybody likes to buy toilet paper, right? So, unfortunately, I ran out of toilet paper and had to start using old newspaper. The times are rough, isn't it? Then,
Yes.
I used newspaper, right? Then I ran out of old newspaper and started using lettuce leaves. So today was just the tip of the iceberg. Tomorrow remains to be seen. No remains from the lettuce? Okay. Did you hear the joke about coronavirus? Never mind. I don't want to spread it around anyway. Now, why didn't the sick guy get the joke? It flew over his head.
Flew over his head.
Yeah, flew over his head. What should you do if you don't understand a coronavirus joke? Just be patient. Okay, now I have this interesting one. What's the difference between COVID-19 and Romeo and Juliet? One's the coronavirus and the other is a Verona crisis. And you know, during COVID-19, everybody's drinking alcohol, right? Because they stay at home. You know what they say? Feel a cold, stuff a fever, and drink a Corona.
Yes, I love Corona.
Great, great. Next time I will offer you Corona.
I have yet to try.
Very nice. Put lime is very nice. Now, what's the best way to avoid touching your face? A glass of wine in each hand. Right. If coronavirus isn't about beer, why do I keep seizing cases of it? Okay. Then one final joke, I have this. For those who stay at home too long, especially the married ones. The concluding joke. If there's a baby bonus, if there's a baby boom 9 months from now, what will happen in 2033? there will be a whole bunch of quarantines.
Quarantine. Thomas.
So I have come to the conclusion of coronavirus jokes. I hope everyone had a good laugh. Don't be so tense despite having to stay at home and you can't dine out. So crack a few of these coronavirus jokes and then life can be a bit better. So back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Let's give a round of applause to Alicia. Thank you for a very refreshing joke and draw a smile in our faces. Thank you so much, Alicia, for your
You're
effort in
welcome.
preparing this. Next, I will introduce our meeting supporting roles. First is our timer, Sebastian.
Good
Where is
evening.
Sebastian? Yes, hi, Sebastian.
Good evening, Toastmasters, dear guests. This is the president. My name is Sebastian. I will be serving as timer tonight. So my duty is to time prepared speeches, table topics, and speech evaluations. Let me display to you my time. So when a speaker will reach the minimum time allotted, I will show the green light. When the speaker reaches the midpoint of the speech, the amber light will be shown. And when the speaker reaches the end of the speech, I will show the red light. Then the speaker will have a grace time of 30 seconds to end the speech. I will report the speaking times 3 times during the session. First after the table topics, second time after the speeches, and thirdly, after the evaluation. Thank you.
Thank you. First, let me introduce Sebastian first. Sebastian is from Mauritius, but currently working in the financial service in Cyclus. He likes to keep things simple. There is always a good movie to watch or great music to listen to. May I know, Sebastian, but please could you tell us what motivates you recently, according to our theme tonight, motivation?
My motivation comes, I would say, from, it's a little bit weird to put it this way, from my CEO, okay? So he's the one who leads us, you know, to go where we have to go. So he's a very good CEO, I would say. So this is where I get my motivation from.
That's it? Okay. Thanks, Sebastian, for sharing that your motivation comes from your CEO. Next, I will introduce our accountant, which is Lee Chui Ling. Lee Chui Ling is from Hong Kong North Toastmaster Club. She is a mother of 3. Her sister encouraged her to join Toastmaster to improve her English and confidence. She loves brisk walking and enjoy traveling and taking photos for memories. Toastmaster Lee Chui Ling, could you please tell us about your role as accountant? You can unmute yourself. Thank you.
Greetings, Mr. and Miss Maiden Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The purpose of the R counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a clutch or pause fillers by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for the overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for the some filler sounds, including R's, N's, and And I will note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you.
Thanks for the explanation. May we also hear from you? What motivates you recently?
The motivation is, I think, is I have a very lovely fellow Toastmasters here, so supportive for one another, growing, and so supportive to as a friend. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Rachel. Next, we will be have our table topic section is a Kanan Sankara here. Not yet. So if that's the case, should we skip delay first, or what's the decision? Jennifer or Alicia?
Can somebody else evaluate me? The evaluation is for active listening.
Thomas Chen, can I ask you to be the evaluator?
Of course.
Thank you. You're such a darling.
Awesome, Thomas. Perhaps Jennifer or Angela can send Thomas the evaluation form.
Could Jennifer do it? Because I'm going to be busy doing the topics.
Okay, Jennifer will take care of the evaluation form and send to Thomas. Sure. Next, I will introduce Jennifer. I will introduce Angela. So Angela will lead the table topic section as part of her project Pathway Leadership Development Project Active Listening Level 3 Increasing Knowledge. Angela Lansbury, she teach English, business, English online, and give workshop. Her books include Wedding Speeches and Toasts, Quick Quotations, Who Said What When, forthcoming ebook, Improve Your English with Angela. You can see her books and blogs online. Look at travelwithangelalansbury.blogspot.com, Dress of the Day blogspot.com, translateforfun.blogspot.com. Oh, so many. You have so many websites. Okay, please welcome Angela Lansbury.
Thank you very much, Cory. I'm now going to share my screen.
Yes,
And
please.
I'm clicking on share. But my picture of all of you, I'm going to move that down onto my laptop so I can see the first screen, first picture. Motivation. Oh, do we have a word of the day? Do we have a language?
No,
I believe
we don't
we
have
don't.
a language evaluator.
So there's no word of the day. Well, the word of the day then has got to be motivation. That settles that one.
Yes.
I have many topics with quotations on motivation from famous people around the world. Some of them you'll recognize and some of them you won't. You can pick a number, or if you're willing, I will just pick the next number up. And perhaps we could have an experienced speaker to go first, followed by some of the newcomers to make sure they don't get left out. And then we'll go back to our own members. So let's start with an experienced speaker. Who wants to go first? Who would like to go first? Jump in and shout.
Maybe Angela, I can go first, and after that I can help you identify the rest of the speakers after me.
Excellent, Patricia. Thank you very much. Well, I'm going to give you the first slide. Workers of the world unite. Said by Karl Marx. Got the whole world moving. Some are for the idea and some are against the idea. What do you think about workers of the world unite?
Workers of the world unite. Thank you very much, Angela, for this topic. I think it is an excellent topic. And pardon me for the background noise. There's Olympics going on, I think. So my family members are a little excited over there. But I'm excited about this topic. Workers of the world unite. Amidst the pandemic of COVID-19, we have people coming together. People are now much more united than ever before. I agree with this. Workers of the world unite. And I think it is so beautiful that people are coming together. They are feeling motivated because they are working together towards a good cause. For example, cleaners on the street. They come together and clean up the place, knowing that they have to keep the place clean. And whenever there's a need to sanitize an area because of an outbreak of COVID-19, they come together and they clean up. Workers, how do we define workers? The word workers mean people who work together. Now we can work separately, of course, but when we are separated, we may be less motivated. When we are together, be it in a physical sense or together, united with the same goal. As long as we are united in that manner, working towards the same goal and motivated to work together, I think that is when the magic happens. And yeah, so workers of the world unite. This is a time when everyone has to come together, maybe not physically, but truly having the same goals to make sure things are all right. Thank you, and back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you very much, Patricia. Well, if there are any newcomers who were wondering how to do a table topic, that was very interesting. Patricia used the word of the day, motivate. She looked at the word in the question, which was unite, and used that. And she related it all to the situation we are in. And she gave a visual image of the cleaners in the street. Now, do I have another volunteer? Is there someone keen to speak?
Yes, Angela, Pichai will be next.
Thank you. Not a difficult one, Angela.
Not a difficult one. I think they're all easy.
So what is the one which is easy for me?
Let me have a look. I'm just going to give you number 2. An old maxim says that a professional writer is an amateur who didn't quit. Do you
Well, this doesn't seem to be quite easy, but I can guess because I'm not a philosopher anyway. First of all, the word motivation, I like to say that is very, very important because motivation is just like showering. You have got to motivate every day so that just like you are having the shower every day, you can't just only have one motivation and finish it. So you have to motivate nearly every day, like our children. Tell them that work hard so that you can go to a good university. Work hard every day saying the same thing. And that is a motivation to be repeated. And this one, an old maxim say that a professional writer is an amateur who didn't quit. So you have got to continue doing it. And even you're a professional one, you still consider yourself to be an amateur. Because if you're an amateur, then you will just continue work hard on the subject, on the thing you are doing. But as soon as you consider yourself as a professional one, then you will quit doing it because you think you are a professional one. So always stay in a world of learning organization so that you can be a student and always work on the thing you want to do and keep on working. When you become professional, you will just feel that you don't have to work anymore. So I always want to be a student. That's why I come to join Toastmaster. Thank you, Angela.
Thank you very much. That was very interesting. So the key to motivation, you think, is to keep telling yourself every day or telling your children every day. And then when you're a professional, it won't seem like work. Excellent. Do we have a next volunteer? Patricia, can you give me a clue? Oh, I see.
Yes, the next volunteer will be Vivian.
Oh, Esmina can come later then. Let's have Vivian now. And
hi, everyone. So this is my first time. Don't give me so challenging topic because I'm afraid I may not be able to handle it. It's quite threatening, yeah, to speak, yeah, on spot.
Here's an easy one, I think. Anne Frank, you've all heard of Anne Frank. She said, how wonderful it is that we don't have to wait a single minute to start improving the world. Is that true? Do you agree?
All right, so first of all, thank you very much for inviting me to give my first impromptu speech here. And personally, Anne Frank is my favorite author. Yeah, I know she suffered a lot, and despite her hardship, she didn't give up. And yeah, it's true that we do not have to wait a single minute to improve the world. So actually, this is also my belief, as I'm a teacher, and now I'm doing my PhD in education. So many people said this is impossible to change the education arena in my city, but I don't give up, because I believe that if we have a hope, then also I'm preparing myself with this capacity, then yes, I can. And yeah, so yeah, this is such a wonderful quote. Yeah, so is it okay?
How's Timer doing?
Yeah,
Timer, has she completed the minimum? Timer?
Unfortunately, it's a little bit less than 1 minute.
Okay, we'll keep going, Vivian. Tell us where you live.
Okay, I'm from Macau, so I have the same time zone as in Singapore. Yes, and I love speaking, but I have stage fright, especially speaking impromptu. So when I speak, I usually script everything and rehearse to make sure that I have a good performance. And I really want to join such an amazing community to improve and stay connected with all of you.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Have we now got to the minimum, Mr. Timer, Sebastian? Yes, I think so.
Okay, thank you.
That was lovely, because you told us about yourself. You told us you liked Anne Frank, which is very positive. And you told us about you being a teacher and doing a PhD, so we really feel we know you better after this table topic. Okay, now I saw as Mina volunteered, her little hand is waving, like my little hand is waving. So Asmina, do you want to be given the next topic, or do you insist on choosing your own number? You're nodding, so you'll take the next one and speed us along. Right. The next one is very simple. Nike running shoes. They said, just do it. Is that enough motivation for you? Will it get you going?
Just Do It by Nike running shoes. It has a lot of elements in it. When you make up your mind, when you have vision in front of you, so first of all, you must go through the timings that is available. You first decide what you want to do. And once you set your mission, and even if you think that it is very difficult to progress and to take steps, incremental steps and intermediate steps, you take the help of the networking that is available. There's a lot of media channels available through which you can contact people and ask for their help. And through networking and through mentorship, you get some information and do some research and Google it. And once you have everything ready in your hand, just do it. Instead of thinking about the hurdles that is going to come and the hurdles that is going to stop you, you must start taking steps. Once you are on the track and you start taking steps, you will progress automatically. And then just do it can also means that make up your mind, decide, and do it. So in running, what we do that instead of doing it very slowly, we start doing fast and slow at different speeds. Even if we think that we cannot, but we try different levels. We try different inclinations and different running speeds. So instead of thinking that you cannot, you try. So just do it is also trying out, just doing it, also taking help of networking and mentorship
and doing what you want to do, and always have high aims and high hopes, not that hopes that you cannot achieve, but you should have high hopes, and always be humble and compassionate, helping others along the way, and be mindful and fit and healthy, so you can save the time and put your time and energy into the work that you have decided to do it. And just do it also means that you are ready to take challenges, and you are ready to give information, and also you're ready to accept whatever is coming in your way. And if you cannot do it, you take help, and with that mindset, with positive mindset, you will build the leadership skills. Also, you will motivate others around you. You will have a good set motivation, and you will build not only as a leader, but you will create more leaders in future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Asmina. Well, that was very interesting. Asmina, you may have noticed, took it as a metaphor, but also talked about running, and how, what I thought was very interesting was the way Asmina said you do the research, and then you take the first steps, you know what to do. Very good. Now, do I have another volunteer?
Yes, we have Pia.
Sorry, who is that?
That'd be me.
Ah, Pierre. Yes, I
Yes.
see you in the pink shirt. Are you willing to take the next number, or do you have a favorite number?
You can pick the number for me.
Okay, here comes the next one. Feel the fear, but do it anyway. Title of a book by Susan Jeffers. Do you agree?
I most definitely agree, Toastmaster Angela. Interestingly enough, when I heard the timer's accent, I immediately recognized it. He's from Mauritius, because I'm from Mauritius too. And well, I'm actually from another Toastmaster club in Thailand. I'm based in Bangkok at the moment. And before coming to Bangkok, I was actually in London. And London is something very familiar for Mauritians, because we were a British colony. So, you know, it's not so far away from home, but Bangkok was a completely different affair. And I was very, very afraid, because I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't know what it would be like to live in Asia. But I did it anyway, and 8 years later, I'm still in Bangkok. I'm still in Southeast Asia, and I'm loving every minute of it. And I think that life is about facing fears and trying new things and experiencing new things and having a good time while doing it. Because if you don't face your fears, you live a very boring life. You don't face challenges, you don't try new things, and you don't experience new things. And I think that by facing fears, you just live a more complete and wholesome life. And I do believe that the timer has flashed the green light, and I think I've spoken more than enough. Back to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you very much, Pierre. I thought you were going to say you were from a French colony. I was real surprised to learn Mauritius was British. Excellent. So that was very interesting take on Feel the Fear, and you can travel and end up facing challenges, but having a good time. Excellent. Who is our next volunteer?
Next will be Yenny.
Yenny. Hello, Yenny.
Hello, Angela.
Yenny, do you want to pick a number, or will you take the next one that comes up?
You choose for me.
Okay.
Easy one for me.
Here's an easy one. Something you must agree with, because it says two opposite things. Henry Ford, who made the Ford motor cars. If you think you can do a thing, or you think you can't do a thing, you're right. Do you understand what he said? He's basically saying, if you think you can, then you can. But if you think you can't, then you're terrified and you won't do it. Do you agree with him?
Thank you, Angela, for table topic master, fellow president, the president and fellow Toastmaster. If you think you can do a thing or think you can do a thing, you are right. I do believe this is based on the mindset about what you think. For example, if you believe on something or if you have a passion on something about doing something that you like, I do believe that you will put your extra effort for it. For example, if you like to play game and then your job, you're working in the company that is specialized in game. I believe if this is the situation, you're looking forward every day to come to the office because the job become your playground. May I ask all of you, what is your dream job? Do you currently working in your dream job? If anyone can raise the hand, if you have your dream job or something that you like and currently you're lucky enough in that dream job. Can I see anyone raise the hand? Okay, I see Cory. Lucky you, Cory. Congratulations to you. I do believe if that's the case, you definitely can soar high, achieve like the eagle flying high to the sky. So the motivation itself for me is about what you are looking for from within and without. From outside, for myself, I'm looking for the motivation when I look at the people around me, and I do believe and try to be better to achieve the thing that means something for me and for the people. And the greatest motivation, the one to give me the drive, is actually God. The love that God gives me, that the one that pushes me to be a better person and to do the thing that I should do. Back to you, table topic master of the day. Angela, thank you.
Thank you very much, Yenny. Well, Yenny talked about the mindset and asked if we were in our dream job. Well, she certainly got all the audience listening and paying attention. And then she ended up with God. How more serious can you get than that? Now back to Patricia to find out who we think will be next.
Next will be Janet.
Janet. Wave your hand, Janet. Where are you? Janet. Janet?
Or perhaps we can have
hello,
twins.
Janet. Yes, pictures come up. Hello, Janet.
Hi.
Hi. Now, do you want to take whatever comes next, or do you insist on having your own number?
Anything that's easy.
Okay. They're all easy. If you think they're easy, like Ford said, if you think you can do it, you're right.
Yeah, I'm actually measuring some sugar now.
Right. Franklin D. Roosevelt, one of the American presidents, said, "We have nothing to fear but fear itself." Do you agree with him? Sounds like you do.
All right, I can start now. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. Sometime back, a couple of years back, I took part in this Mount Ophir trekking. It was a one whole day of trekking from day until night. When I signed up for it, I didn't know that it was that tough. When we went up, it was like we climbed through different stages. Then at a certain point, I couldn't take it anymore because it's such a long walk. And once we descend up, we have to make our way down. There's no lift, there's nothing there. Actually, I wanted to give up because my legs turned jelly and I couldn't really walk. And worse still, At that time, I drank too much of the H2O, the 100 plus, until I had stomach ache. I have to do my business up there in the hill. So it's something that I have nothing to fear, but I just feel that I couldn't complete this trekking. But it really took from morning 8 a.m. until night 8 p.m. But I completed it because to me I just have to do it because there's no helicopter that will bring me down. So to me, we have nothing to fear because I know that there's someone there who is beside me, who is the guide of this whole thing, that will bring me through everything. Initially, I wanted to give up after we reached certain stage because I really can't walk anymore. But in the end, we managed to complete all this, and then they actually clapped for me because I feel so tired, all this. Yeah. So to me, anything can be completed, and that's what I want to encourage everyone of you to take this. Yeah, that's all. Over to you. Back to you, Angela.
Thank you very much, Janet. That was a very interesting story about trekking. And with a guide who encouraged her, Janet was able to get to the end. And she now seems very pleased. So certainly nothing to fear if you've got a good guide. Right, back to Patricia. Who's next?
Next, we have Chui Ling. Chui Ling will be the last impromptu speaker for today.
Do you want to take the next one, or do you want to be the person who picks the lucky number?
Anything will do.
Okay, we'll take the next one. What's the next one? Mark Twain. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Is that true? You agree with Mark Twain? Tell us a little personal story.
The secret of getting ahead is to get started. Just take, for example, if you are a runner, you have to get started the first step. If not, you will never start. You are still at the same point. So I agree with this point. Indeed, it is not a secret. You have to be start first. You have to get started to do anything you want. Even just now, I take the example as runner. You just run at your own pace. Ultimately, you get to your destination. You will go ahead. You run. You will pick up slowly. You will pick up a momentum, because some people will start slowly and later come to the certain point. They pick up the momentum and they will go to run ahead. Then the running pace will start moving to the end. Even in Toastmasters, I believe that when we join Toastmasters, we can start as a listener. So that's why I start as a listener, even to be a counter. That is some step to get started. So from here, I will feel that at a certain point, you will feel that you yourself get improved. Hey, yeah, you get to know, to hear words. What are the words that not to be a false filler? So I agree with this point. Back to you, Toastmaster or Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Chui Ling. Our final speaker.
So, sorry, Angela, sorry for the interruption. I think we should have time for 3 more speakers for table topics, because
3 more. Good.
Yes, because it will be until 10:26. We are only 10:18, 19. So please go ahead.
Ah,
Sorry, you have two more. According to the poll, you have two more.
Okay, then two more speakers.
Okay.
You can have two more.
Two more, right. Patricia, have we got someone waiting anxiously?
Let me see. Anxious faces. How about Mike? Would you like to give it a go, Mike?
Sorry. I have a message, so I not clear about this. Thank you. Sorry for that.
Sure, no problem.
Can I just
next time, perhaps,
say what Chui Ling was talking about? I was about to say she was the second person who picked up running as a theme and talked about pace and momentum. Interesting. Right. Okay. So do we have somebody else volunteering?
CJ.
I was going to say Thomas. How about CJ and Thomas then?
CJ has been volunteered. CJ? Are you going to take the next one? Your experience, right. You're going to get the next one. Are you there, CJ?
Lim Changjin.
Maybe Thomas can go first.
Very good strategy by CJ. Just stay muted. I'm just kidding. Yeah, anyway, yeah, what's the next topic?
Next topic. Paul, I don't know how you pronounce it. Coel Ho. One day or day one, you decide. One day or day one, you decide.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that feeling. You know, at the start of the new year, we have a lot of resolutions. Oh, this year I'm going to start exercising. This year I'm going to stop suffering. This year I'm going to learn a lot of new skills. But throughout the entire year, we realized we never ever started on it. And every year it just happens again. I have told myself that I'm going to lose weight since 10 years ago, but the only thing which changes is my increase in weight. And why is it so, ladies and gentlemen? Well, is it because I was not motivated enough? Is it because I did not know about the right strategy? Or is it simply because I did not take action? Because many a times, when we are not able to finish the task, it's not because we are not good enough. It is not because we do not know how, but it is simply because we did not take action. And if we did not take the first step out, we will never ever take the second step. So ladies and gentlemen, before you start blaming yourself for not learning the new skill that you want to learn, before you start feeling so frustrated for not achieving your goal, be gentle to yourself and tell yourself that what is more important is to make today, right now, day one. Day one of what you want to accomplish. It can be as easy as just reading up on it. Well, it is a step forward. It can be as easy as finding an accountability buddy. Well, it is also a step forward. Just take the first step forward so that you will take the next step and the next step and the next step and the next step. And before you know it, you are so much closer towards your goal. So will you achieve your goal one day, or will you make today the day one of achieving your goal? You decide, and I will encourage all of you, don't think about it, start taking action, and you will certainly achieve what you want to achieve. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you. Well, Thomas Chen told us he's looking for a buddy to help him lose weight. That was the hidden message in that story. Very good.
Angela, can you follow me on this journey then?
Angela cannot lose more weight. Maybe I join you.
Well, we maybe we have a real achievement here. Okay, do we have CJ lurking in the wings, or do we have another final speaker? CJ, are you there? If not, somebody else will jump in.
Okay, I can try, Jennifer.
Okay, Jennifer. Your question is, oh dear, Zig Ziglar. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Don't know if you know Zig Ziglar. He wrote about raising positive kids in a negative world and lots of other things. He was a salesman. Over to you, Jennifer.
Thank you, Table Topic Master Angela, and good evening, Club President. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. I'm not going to think about some leadership thing, but I am going to tell you something about being a great mother. I am known as the handy woman in my house. Most of the things at home, like the toilet system, like the lighting, like the bathroom flush. You know who does it? It's me. Why? And I'm just a lady, you know. The men in the house have a bit of a problem. So what they do is ask mommy. Ask mommy, that's what daddy said. And when they ask mommy, mommy have to learn somehow. So how do I learn? I actually watch what people did. If there is a problem with the changing of the bulb, or even the toilet system, the flushing of the toilet system. There was once my eldest son's toilet flushing system had a problem. My daughter-in-law tried to do something about it. She couldn't. So she sent a message to my son and said, what should I do? I don't even know how to do it. Then my son said, ask mommy. She seemed to know everything. And I did. I actually looked at what was wrong in her toilet flushing system and the one in my room. It's similar stuff. But then I found out the problem and I just did it. And she said, wow, mommy, you're so great. Wow, I know who to call next time. And that's what I meant. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So I'm a great mom. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you. So Jennifer is not just a great mum, she's a plumber. We all know who to call, whatever your problem is. Are you looking for some more people to adopt? I would like a great mum. Excellent. Thank you all for your contributions. Can I just ask if that's the end?
Yes.
That is the end. Well, the poll will be coming up shortly. I hope you've all been listening. Thank you all for your suggestions. You can now vote for yourself or for somebody else. You have to start and make a vote.
Before that, can we have a timer report?
Yeah, can you stop sharing screen, Angela?
Good evening again, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. So for tonight, we had 10 table topic speakers. If you don't mind, I will just share my screen instead of saying the times one by one. So let me see. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So the minimum time for qualification was 1 minute and maximum was 2.5 minutes. So this is the time for every speaker.
Okay, so we can see the last speakers not eligible for voting, yeah?
Can you repeat that, please?
Only the last speakers that exceed the time limit.
No, I think there's only number 4 which exceed, but it's only 5 seconds. I don't know if it is, if we can include that in the poll. So I'm okay with that.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Yeah.
President, I think Asmina is not eligible.
Oh, sorry. Last speakers was is eligible. I thought it's a 2.34. Okay.
Can you just zoom a little bit?
Before that, I want to thank Angela Lansbury for bringing us a very meaningful table topic sections. It was a really well prepared slides, and we got to hear some of personal story. Personally, yes, I'm also working as in my dream job as a product designer. Day-to-day basis, I also have a lot of challenges. What motivates me actually, I have a mindset that a day's problem is enough or sufficient for a day. Tomorrow is a brand new day. So that what motivates me. Each day is a new day. So thank you once again, Angela, and thank you everyone for voting for the table topic section. Next, we will have a 5 minutes break, I believe. We will come back at 10:35 p.m. Yeah. So get your coffee, get your drinks, relax a bit, stretching a bit. We will come back in 5 minutes. Thank
Cory,
you.
yes, thank
We
you.
can stop recording.
Cory, there are some changes. Edward, Cory, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. Edward Young is unable to come due to emergency. So yes. Please
Welcome
proceed.
back, everyone, to the second half of the meeting. Now is the prepared speech segment. We will hear from two speakers tonight, sharing their thoughts on the pathway project that they are completing. The first speaker will be, actually it's the second speaker, Peter Cheong. He will be completing Pathway Presentation Mastery Level 1, Project Mastering Fundamentals, Evaluation and Feedback, second speech. Can I have an evaluator, Yeni, to read about the project purpose statement?
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmaster, and the President. The purpose of this project is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. The purpose of this speech is for the member to demonstrate that he or she has applied the feedback received from his or her first speech. The duration for the speech between 5 to 7 minutes. Back to you, table topic master of the day. And good luck to you, Peter Chong.
Okay, let me introduce Peter. Peter is an IT professional in Malaysia. He went for food hunting during his free time, and his philosophy of life is to enjoy the present, to live happily with no thoughts for the future. Please give a warm welcome to Toastmaster Peter Chong with a title, Are You Really Busy?
Thank you. Thank you, Cory, for the introductions. Fellow Toastmaster and ladies and gentlemen, do you often feel overwhelmed by amounts of work you have to do? Do you catch yourself missing deadline? Do you sometimes forget to do anything important that you have to run behind to get work done? Ask yourself, do you really busy? Or maybe you just have not found the right way to get your task done. In this talk, I will show you what is necessary and how we can incorporate task management into our daily work routine. Why task management is necessary? Imagine, like most executives have at least 25 different tasks on to be complete on given day, not all of them equally important. Some are very urgent and important. Some are urgent but not important. Some are not urgent but important. Some are urgent but not important. And of course, there are always some tasks are not urgent and not important. When you face all the tasks day after day, it's no wonder you have trouble to balancing your work because you are unable to prioritize between one that need to be complete immediately and the one that you can just get rid of. For these reasons, many career-oriented people like you relies on good task management when it comes to prioritizing tasks. Task management is considered very important by leaders because it helps them become more productive. It reduces the time available for prioritizing, encourage urge to use the art of delegation, and allow us to distinguish the priority of tasks. Task management is considered very important. Firstly, prioritizing by creating a to-do list. To manage your tasks, you must first create a list with your activity and individual tasks for the day. Ideally, you should take 10 minutes to do so. A very good aspect of creating a to-do list is that you can free your mind from unnecessary worry that come from thinking how to get everything done on time. Studies show you can get at least 20% more productive when you have the list. Secondly, set a deadline for tasks. Setting deadline for different tasks can help you plan more efficiently. You will know how much time you need to allocate for each task in order to have all tasks completed by end of the day. Thirdly, delegations tasks. Delegations can actually help you to complete your task more efficient. But many people do not realize about it. Instead, they choose to do everything by themselves, which leads to spending more hours working to just get the certain task done, which in turn can cause that task to be delayed. Delegating is one of the ways which you can implement in task management, and you need to understand and accept that. Finally, evaluate progress periodically. After helping the teams sort out its priority and delegate important tasks, leaving the arena is absolutely no. Assembling a team and schedule is essential to success, but it must be followed consistently. Do you know that according to a study by University of Ottawa, 33% of project fail because management is not sufficiently engaged. Instead of micromanaging, be present and available when the teams need you, and ensure that most of your plans, priority, and timeline are followed by all team members. In summary, effective task management can have positive impact on your work and life in general. When you learn to get handle on your tasks, you will be better able to get things done, make better decisions, and most importantly, gain control over your most important priority. Hand over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter Chong, for such a very interesting and meaningful topic. I can really relate to your speech. Thank you so much. And then let me see. And then perhaps we can move to second, or we don't have any other speaker, so you are the last. Can I have a time report from Sebastian?
Ladies and gentlemen, for Peter, the time was 6 minutes, 16 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have a vote for tonight, Ms. President?
No voting.
No voting for tonight.
Only two speakers. Maybe we can have a longer break time.
Okay. Shall we have a break, or we continue? We have a break.
Evaluator needs time to.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will have a 5 minutes break. We will come back 10:52 p.m.
Maybe a little bit longer.
Okay, I will give you 8 minutes. So we will come back 10:55 p.m.
Yeah. Cory, read your message, WhatsApp I sent to you.
Oh, what is it about? Sorry.
We need Yenny back as well, Yenny.
Okay, perhaps we start first with Thomas.
All right, Thomas, Yenny is not back yet.
Okay, welcome back everyone to the third segment of tonight's meeting, the evaluation and the report segment. Our first evaluator is Thomas Chen. Thomas Chen is an international coach, speaker, and wealth planner. He is very passionate about public speaking. He's always bringing a meaningful live Facebook webinar. Follow his Facebook at facebook.com/TCHENJY to watch his live webinars, which is I follow time to time. It is very meaningful and it's very interesting topic with special guest speakers. So follow his Facebook. He will be giving evaluation for Angela Lansbury. Pass to you, Thomas Chen.
All right. Wait, before that, are we going through any timing sequence? Is the timer back already, though?
Timer is there.
Correct.
Question.
Okay.
Can you just wave your hand or say something so that Thomas knows who is the timer?
Okay, let me find. Okay, got it. Okay. Amazing day, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Angela did an amazing job as the table topic master. The entire session was enriching, enlightening, and most importantly, entertaining. So I will divide my evaluation of her as a table topic master into two parts: excellent points and enhancement points. So what did Angela did excellently? Firstly, she was very energetic and enthusiastic. Right from the get-go, she spoke in a voice that's so refreshing, that's so rejuvenating. We could see her happy and lighted facial expression, and that really creates a very positive vibes. We feel comfortable attempting the table topics that are posted by her. Usually, we will feel very intimidated by the table topic session, but Angela, with her friendly and energetic demeanor, is really very encouraging. Not only that, she took an extra effort to comment on the speaker's response after they attempted the table topics. And this is very important because it will help to motivate them further. The last thing we want is when we give a response and then just, oh, next person, please. But no, Angela developed that personal touch by sharing her personal comment and encouraging them to do better the next time round. And let's not forget about her slides itself, right? She used slides to superimpose on her different table topics so that we can always refer to the slides should we forget what the topic is about. It helps to develop that clearness and clarity. So what are some enhancement points so that Angela can be the queen of table topics master? Firstly, Angela, I encourage you to change the fonts and the design of the slides, because while I appreciate that it's a point of reference, I feel that the font is a little bit difficult to read, a little bit difficult to absorb. So consider using a clear font such as Impact, where everyone will be able to see it clearly. And you can also consider it to expand it into an entire sentence so that we can comprehend it from there. And do consider to use presentation mode instead of just showing us the slides, because we can still see the other topics there. And cheeky person like me may try to figure out what the next topic is. So use the presentation mode so that we will not be able to see it. And another recommendations for you to consider is to share with us the context of table topics itself. Why is table topics important? Emphasize on the importance, the advantages of it helping in our personal and professional life, you know, becoming more confident in our speaking, being able to think and speak on our feet, and being able to be powerful communicators. When you share about the context and importance of table topics, we will be more motivated to attempt it because we know that it is good for us. So in summary, congratulations, Angela. I love your energy. I love your slides. I love your encouragement. Consider to refine the fonts to make it even clearer, as well as share with us the context and importance of table topics. And I'm sure you'll be a masterful table topics master. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas Jones. Such a wonderful evaluations. Next, we will have our second evaluator. Let me see, which is Yenny. Let me introduce her first. Sorry. Okay. Our second evaluator is Yenny. Yenny is she is the club president of Bradle Heights Advanced TMC. She knew about Toastmaster during Kebun Baru Open House in 2018. She joined Toastmaster to practice her English, to share her story and listen to people's story, to learn from many people as learning never ends. Over the stage to you, Yenny.
Thank you, Cory, Toastmaster of the Day. It is my pleasure to evaluate Peter Chong for the presentation Mastery Level 1, Mastering Fundamental Evaluation and Feedback. He delivered a well-organized speech, although I didn't hear his first speech. Thus, he applied the feedback that he received from his first speech into this speech. The speech delivered in both informational and humorous way. So it's a clever thing to do. Congratulations to that, Peter. Well-prepared speech with the extensive research done, enhanced with a picture to catch out the attention with some color as well. You did share about how to do the task list, sharing about delegation and the important, why it's so important, planning, and etc. You speak with a clarity tone, with a hand gesture, confidence, good topic, and will be useful for all us. In the area that you need to improve about the speech, I don't see anything. Actually, you've done a good job. It will be good if you also credit the reference I think it will be very useful also for us. And you can master the speech to the next level if you varies your voice during the presentation. For example, when you show the funny picture, maybe you can mimic, more animated. Apply what Alicia teach us. All right. And look more to us in the direction. I believe maybe the position is the same like me, and it will engage with us. Yep. So you actually master it. And thank you very much for the speech. You're really doing a good job, amazing job. I don't have any other way to comment. So it's wonderful. Thank you. And back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Yeni, for such a beautiful evaluations. I believe Peter will learn some points from you tonight. I believe we don't have polling for the evaluator, is it? Because we only have two. Is it correct? Right, Jennifer? Okay. So next we will have a counter report. Li Chuiling.
Yeah, also check my chat, please. Cory.
Here is my counter report. I might not be so attentively listen, but I still manage to catch few. Angela have only one Patricia only have one. Yep. Let's try DTM. I did not catch any. Vivian, I recorded your R. You have 6 R, 1 2 so, 1 but, and 1 yep. Asmina, I managed to record you have 2 R's, 3 and you have 12 N. For Pierre, I managed to record 1 R for you and 1 N. Yeni, you have 3 N, 3 so, and 1 yep. Janet on, you have 1 right, 1 on, 1 end, 2 so, 1 but. Mike, I recorded yours, you have 1 Thomas, you have 1 so. Jennifer, you have 1 no, 1 1 but. Cory, Melanie, you have R, you have 9 R, 3 1 2 so, and Peter Chong, I didn't catch any. That's the end of my report. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Chuiling, for the counter report. Before we close our meeting, I will also want to acknowledge the presence of our past International Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Patrick Oi. Thank you for joining our meeting tonight. And I will pass now the stage to President to wrap up the meeting and to announce the winner for the table topic section. pass to you, Alicia.
I think Jennifer will announce it.
Yeah, because I think Alicia is cycling. She didn't hear. I think she's on her way home. She's cycling back home.
Okay, so
yeah,
we will
that's
announce
why.
first the winner for the table topic, yeah?
Yes, Patricia have you sent me? Yeah, I think she's, you can see her cycling. Patricia, did you send me the?
Yes, I did. I sent to you to your WhatsApp.
Okay, let me see. Let me give me
see
a
if
moment.
You can share screen.
Yeah, give me a moment, please.
Oh, I realized I could share screen too. So sorry. Let me just.
You can?
This. Yep, I can. So would you like to announce and I'll just share?
Yeah, I got it now, actually. I can share, no problem.
All right.
Right, before I share screen, because once I share, you will see it immediately. Can we have the drum roll for the best table topic speaker? And he is.
He. The hint is he.
He is. Can you see it?
Don't gender bias, eh?
Can you see it? He is, and not she is. He is Thomas Chan.
How you know it's a he?
Can you see
Congratulations, Thomas.
Congratulations, Thomas. Well done. Take a photo. Who's taking a photo, please?
Wait, my this angle can see double chin. Wait first.
I will take the photo.
头发有乱吗？
头发很美。
要 Photoshop 啊，要 Photoshop。
Okay, hold on, because the message is coming up. Okay, congratulating Thomas. 1, 2, smile. Okay, done.
Thank you. I will stop share. Well done. Congratulations, Thomas. You know, whenever Thomas is here at any club's meeting, if he's the one evaluating, if he's the one who does the table topics, we can say, okay, he will be the winner. By default. Anyway, thank you so much. Evaluator, do we have? Oh, we have 3 evaluators, right? No, only 2. 2 evaluators, so no voting, yeah?
Yeah, no voting.
No voting as well. So we will not be voting for speakers and also evaluators, because last minute we have one of the speakers who have to leave for emergency work. So that's it. Thank you so much. And Patricia, Alicia, are you able to do the president's closing speech, Alicia? I saw you briefly just now.
She night cycling now, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't do the president ending. I'm a bit inconvenienced now, but I will open my video for photo taking. So let our VPE, Jennifer Lim, do the closing. Thank you.
Stay safe, Alicia. Must turn on the lights,
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming and attend our chapter meeting. I was about to say wedding because I'm thinking of my son's wedding. Sorry, I digress a bit. Okay, thank you so much for coming and attend tonight's chapter meeting. We are so grateful for all of you for coming and support us in this meeting, and we look forward to your participation in our next chapter meeting. We have our meeting every Friday, starting at 9:30 to 11:30. Please do come and join us anytime. You are most welcome. All of you are welcome to attend our chapter meeting every Friday, 9:30 to 11:30. Today, we are earlier due to unforeseen circumstances, but nevertheless, do stay back if you like to chat with us further. Do continue and chat with us. We are very happy to just chat along. Thank you so much. I shall now end this chapter meeting and let's continue to chat. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you, past International Director, Patrick, Distinguished Toastmaster Patrick Wee, for coming in from wherever you were at earlier. I can see that you were outside. Thank you for taking that time to come in and support us. Thank you so much, Patrick.
Do we have a group photo and a funny photo?
Yes, let's do it, shall we?
Yeah, Angela especially brought her ribbon.
Yeah.